Desk. This is a book I read 2 weeks ago by Eckhart Tolle, New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose. Kind of, when I think about a book that I want to keep or make a video about and review, it's mostly, I kind of judge it on the way it's written. Was it an easy read? Was it a tough read? What was the message like? And would I read it again, the rereadability? This book, I would read it again. So this is going to stay on my shelf. The only books that stay on my shelf are books that I would reread. But this is clear. The message is great. It's all about the ego. He wrote The Power in Now, which is real famous. This is one of his lesser known books, but The Power in Now is a big famous book. Just basically means get rid of the ego. It's a very spiritual book about basically being aware of your thoughts in a third person, almost cognitive state. So we have the voice in our head, but we are not the voice in our head. We are the awareness around that voice. So we're just recognizing that these thoughts come and go, and we are not the thoughts themselves. Pretty out there idea, but really gives a message about finding inner peace. When you're aware of the thoughts, you're not tied to the thoughts. So anxieties and struggles with that inner voice go away when you're not attached to those thoughts. When you recognize they're just the ego talking, and it's not actually your identity. So it's all about not becoming or finding an identity in your thoughts. It's just being. It's just experience life and be still and enjoy the act of just being. In the book it actually gives the example of who are you, and the response was nobody. It's just I am. I'm just here. Because really who you are changes by the day, I think. So and you're not really ever defined by anything, by any idea. But anyway, yeah, look, check this book out. It's a tough read. I would say it's a really tough read. It was kind of exhausting because it's written very detailed. I mean, it's amazing. Would I read it again? Absolutely. So I'm going to keep it on my shelf. It's a good one to go back to and remember, to remind yourself of the getting out of your head and not thinking so much, just being aware and just being. So I would read it again for that reason. The message is strong, so check it out. It's a good one. I'd recommend it. A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. All right.